Okay, I'm Matt Gloin, I'm a chiropractor
I'm Dr. Alan Bonilla, chiropractor. We're both chiropractors in Los Angeles.
at Liverpool Chiropractic. So we're here to give you guys 3 areas to focus on in setting up your home environment to work well during this time. We're all working at home.
Absolutely. So it's summer 2020. A lot of people have shifted from office to home, and we're hearing a lot of common complaints. But people want to say, like, what can I do at home? And we think not everyone's going to get an office built, so we would see if we want to give you 3 simple tips.
Okay, so we're going to start with the chair. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars.
Absolutely
you
not.
need a good chair that can be modifiable to you. So a chair that lifts up or down would be good. Some sort of support behind you. You can't sit on a stool. It's just not going to be good for your muscles. And if you have armrests, that'd be great because it allows your arms to sit up there and also be able to relax. So we're all about your body doing less instead of more during this time.
Cool. Yeah, but I'd add 2 points in that. One, if the chair can go up and down, that would be great. You want to get it so your feet are just comfortably on the ground without the chair digging into the back of your thighs or knees coming up. If you can't do that, some chairs don't do that, you can put something underneath your feet. And I had a number 2. But
Well, it's kind of about the angles, like you were talking about it. It's like trying to get your knees so they're at 90 degrees, your hips at 90 degrees. This allows you to know where you're in the good position when you have that chair that can do those things.
Yeah, so the party line thing is that you want to have, knees at 90 degrees, hips at 90 degrees. Not that you're going to stay in that way all day, but you want that to be maybe a good default position that you can go to at any time.
Yep, and same with the elbows. Less work for these areas is good.
Totally.
So tell us about tables.
All right, so we got a lot of people telling us about their neck and shoulder pain, and then when you find out that they're working like on a coffee table, or maybe they're working on a table, which would be a good height, but then they're down in a laptop. We'll talk about that later. Obviously, a coffee table is going to be made for having coffees, which are down here out of your way. Tables should be, we talked about the armchairs, but I think one kind of good test should be if you rest your arms onto your workspace, you can kind of look at these shoulders. Are they hiking up and forward? And then automatically, can you relax them and still access your workspace? That's how I would do it.
So you're saying like a table that's not too high, but also it can't be low. It's like a comfortable position for your...
I would use that as your test, like where do you... People kind of think, I've seen people kind of fake themselves. That's why I say it that way, because they put their hands and they're like, oh, my hands are resting flat on it, but then I look at the shoulders and they're doing this. So I'd almost say, like, you kind of want to judge it by, can your shoulders be in the neutral position at your workspace, not just your hands and wrists. If you're just looking at that, you might miss out on a lot of things going on there.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're also talking about computers. So we started off with chairs. We gave you some ideas on that. Tables. Now we're at computers where a lot of us are on laptops. So we need your laptop to be up, the screen to be at your eye level. So whether it's a desktop, the screen really needs to be at eye level. Otherwise you're going to be squinting down or looking up at multiple screens. It has to be in a neutral position.
And there's affordable mounts that do that, but then you have a problem with them if the laptop's mounted up, which is?
The keyboard goes with it.
Totally.
So you can do a remote keyboard that connects to that computer. There's lots of great products out there that will lift your laptop up. So there's a lot of things, but it needs to be at that height.
Yeah, so again, we were saying you don't have to buy tons of stuff, but something to put the laptop up, which could be books if you have to just put it on top of something. A cheap keyboard, a wired one is really cheap, and the wireless one is probably not, about 25 something for a really cheap one. Another option that I think is good is to have you have the keyboard on the table, and a lot of you already maybe have a screen at home, a TV, and a lot of times it's very easy to connect the laptop to that screen, so you can actually have a big screen that's going to encourage this open motion, but still have the keyboard right there.
Yeah. And then, like, let's just give you the bonus here. It's like, if you're using the phone all day, you have to, like, get something that are earbuds so that you're not, like, tilting your head and holding a phone like that. Guys, it's about making your body work comfortably in as least amount of energy expenditure as possible, not working 8 hours a day or more without breaks and just bringing on problems that are going to bring you into our office. And we're happy to treat you, but we're also happy to remotely connect with you to look at your home space if that's something that would help you get started. So give us some comments, let us know any feedback or questions that you might have, and we'll happily answer that right away.
Cool, thanks guys.